Okay, so I was talking in my guild, and it was just about arena and about the climb, how you take on certain teams, and it was brought up about JKR. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to show my arena climb, or at least as much of it as I can, and I just want to show how I approach each battle. So let's go in, let's have a look, and maybe you'll learn something. So, what we've got here, these are some of the opponents that I've got to face. We've got Stardust in 10th. Now, I'll be honest, I would avoid that team. The simple reason, Varys is annoying. I am sure there is a good counter to it, I just haven't worked it out yet, because what I really need is healing immunity, and I haven't got Anakin, so... And if I get Anakin, then I might be tempted to take on Stardust's team more often, because the healing immunity plus the buff immunity, that would be good. However, because I haven't got that, I'm just reluctant to go up against it. Then in 11th we've got Ash with his Revan team. He's a guildmate, so I wouldn't attack him anyway, but even then we've got the same payout. So, let's have a look who's in 12th. Baker. Okay. Another Revan team, another one I can't beat. So, this is the thing, you do have to be a little bit selective. No way around it. Unfortunately, the only team I can beat is 14th, and that's Virus. So, let's just have a quick nose, because I know Virus's payout is after mine, but let's have a nosy. Okay, this could work. Let's take on Virus. Okay, so JKR, standard lineup. We've got everyone at gear 13. It's Ralix 5. If we're looking from top left to bottom right, Ralix 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. Okay, I'll put anything else on screen just for those of you who are interested. Okay, so general tactic I take into Padme matches. First things first, we're going Mark Anakin. You get penalised for attacking out of turn with JKR, but with Mark, it's a necessary evil because you've got to get Anakin out fast. So, I actually misplayed a little bit there. Usually I do the AoE first, then do the special, but it's not a big deal. Okay, now we're going to just use basics on Anakin. We're just going to slowly whittle him down. We may have to take a big hit, but we should be able to cope with it. For the record as well, this is not 100% reliable. You know, I'm not going to say that, you know, I'd win this match every time, but it is fairly reliable as a method. Okay, so Anakin's out the way. The issue now is that we've used Saviour, and the difficulty with using Saviour is sometimes, especially with since I've got Ralix 7, Jolie gets targeted, so we've got to keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, we're going to target General Kenobi. Simple fact, we don't want to build up bonus protection on Padme. See what I'm talking about? Targeting Jolie. Okay, so for that reason, I'm actually going to get bonus protection on Kenobi, and I'm going to use the pull for assist on Jolie, so that'll just give him a bit of health. Hopefully it'll just keep him in the fight a little bit longer. Again, I'm going to use a basic just to build his health back up. Let's try and get some bonus protection on top. And I'm just going to use a basic here. Okay, we've got Mark back, so let's get it on Padme. Again, the bonus protection will stack, so it isn't ideal, but we can live with it. Do an AoE, big hit. Okay, so we've got through the bonus protection. Let's try and stun her. Okay, that's ideal. Okay. Ahsoka's the one you have to watch out for in this team because she can really hit hard. It's amazing considering GMY's in the team as well. Okay, so just try and slowly whittle away at Padme. We're going to use basics as much as possible. Okay, should be one hit from GMY that could do it. There we go. So, now that Padme's out, we can use AoEs quite freely. So I'm going to mark Ahsoka, not AoE, sorry, mass assists. I do that a lot. Okay, so we spread the buffs. This is why we want to soak her out. She deals damage and she gets rid of buffs, so let's just make sure she isn't going to bother us. So AoE. Big hit. Always an evasion when you don't want it. Okay, but the fact is, this should be not a formality, but it should be much easier now that Padme's gone. So I'm going to call Jolie in for an assist, get rid of Ahsoka. Let's go all in on Kenobi because we've got nothing else we can do right now. Okay, it should be Jolie's turn now. Let's bring back GMY, put some bonus protection onto Kenobi. Let's mark Yoda. Then do a basic. And one more. And then it's just Kenobi, and you have to be a little bit careful. You know, courage, if it builds up, he can hit hard. You know, it makes my Rally 5 Kenobi look very puny by comparison when he's got the courage built up, but, you know, 5v1, he's got no. Plus just stunning. I could put this on auto, but I'm just playing it out just so you can see how I do it. But yeah, there we go. That should do it. There we go. So that's battle 1. Next up, assuming he doesn't climb, I'm going to be taking on Darky. And let's just check he hasn't climbed. Yep, Darky will be next, so I'm going to pause for 6 minutes. Let's see how I get on after. Okay, so let's go into this match with Darky then. Same team, let's go. Now, I've had luck against him, but sometimes it doesn't work. And I'll be honest, as soon as he gets his Malik up to Gear 12 and beyond, I have probably got 0 chance. So, my strategy, let's get Mark on Badstiller, or Bastiller, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Then from there, this is where it does get a little bit orangey. Do the AoE. Ah, okay, now I'm boned. When it works, fear only applies to General Kenobi and Revan. But this time it's not looking as clean. Maybe I can do something with Bastiller? Maybe? Let's try and get DMY back into this. Can I do it? Nope, low damage still. Okay, we've got Saviour triggered, which isn't helpful, but it's nasty there, that's helpful. Ooh, we got Malik out as well, that was a good counter-attack. As far as I saw, there wasn't Death Mark on Revan there, so if I can get Jolie into this, I might be alright. Let's see if we can get rid of Marauder. No, didn't get rid of him, but let's see if we can just quiet him. Okay, Yoda's out. Okay. Can we bring some back? Okay, there was Death Mark, okay, so we'll have to deal with that. Let's do the base and try and get some foresight. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, this is where I say it's RNG dependent. As soon as Jolie's out, I've got Bob out, so I'm going to auto this. Might as well just see what you can do, but it's like I say, that first turn, if fear applies to all of them, it's hard, because essentially you can't recover from it. There we go. The way I've looked into Darth Revan's kit, let me just go into it. Let's bring him up, and I believe it's one of these abilities, but I do need to work out which one. Insanity. Let's have a look. Deal special damage to the target enemy and inflict fear on them and the enemy leader for 1 turn. If the target is the leader, or if the leader is defeated, inflict fear on all enemies for 1 turn. So the idea is, that first turn, you need to make sure that, I'm just getting this right in my own mind, you have to make sure that it's General Kenobi who gets the move. You know, he has to be the one that Insanity is applied to, so then it is only Kenobi and Revan. If it goes to JKR, if it goes to JKR, the old team's done for. So, slightly RNG dependent, but I believe the way you can actually do it is by making Kenobi taunt. The difficulty with that is you need critical hit, and if there's no critical hits on your team, you're stuck in a way. So I'm going to just wait for another rematch, and hopefully I can get better luck this time. So yep, be right back. Okay, so take 2. Let's see how I get on this time. So we're going to do the same things as last time. We're going to mark Bastiller. We're going to try and get Kenobi to taunt. So let's go. Let's do the AoE again. There we go, got taunt. And it's only applied to Revan. So we can work with that. Okay. Send all the buffs to GMY. We've got basic, let's do that. Okay, we might lose Revan, but that's not the worst case in this situation. Let's get GMY attacking. We've got Saviour moving in, but that's okay. Everyone bar Jolie's got buff, so let's send them all in on Malik. Let's Malik out the way. Right. I don't think I can get full sight. No, it's got shock, so we won't be able to do anything with Revan, but let's see if we can get rid of Marauder. Not enough. Okay, we're probably going to lose Revan here. Oh no, he's still hanging in there. Now he's gone. Okay, let's try and stun HK. Okay, we've got buff immunity, that's not good. Okay, Revan's gone. Okay, we should be able to win it from here, so let's try and knock out Marauder. There we go. Then just try and recover some health from HK. HK is probably just annoying at this point. He'll keep recovering health, so he becomes a nuisance, but that's about it. Let's get some retribution up for where we can. Let's send GMY in. Can we get a stun? Yep. Basic. Let's go to GMY again. Going to recover health again, but let's do this. There we go. Victory. So, like I say, it's a little RNG dependent. You have to make sure Kenobi taunts. If you get the taunt, you're alright. That's probably the rule of thumb for most matchups like this. So, next battle's going to be Please Help. This is definitely something that I struggle with. So, I'm fortunate really, because he has got a very difficult JKR team where he's got GK in. But for some reason, the last couple of days he's been putting in not General Anakin, he's been putting Jedi Knight Anakin in. So, I'm glad about that, because it means it's slightly easier to take down. But once he puts General Kenobi in instead, it's a rough team to fight. I don't know why he's not putting GK in to finish his climb, but I don't know, I'm not complaining. So, yep, going to just let the timer run down, and we'll go in for this fight. Okay, let's go in for Please Help. Let's hope I don't need help. Yeah, no. You have a guy in your shotgun, Please Help. You can't help but say, yeah, I might need it. Okay, mirror matches, or something close enough to. If JKR has gone already, mark GMY, but because I go first, mark JKR. Essentially what we're doing here, we're making sure that he can't increase my cooldown straight away and mark one of mine. So let's do an AoE. Let's do that. This is why I don't get Anakin, he's a bit of a weirdo in this team. At least compared to how this team, his JKR team does run with GK. Okay, so we've got Saviour triggered. I believe mine's just triggered on GMY, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Let's get Retribution up on everyone, bar GMY. Should be some counters here. Okay, we've lost my GMY, but we're going to live. Let's bring him back and put bonus protection onto Kenobi. Let's give GMY another turn. And let's get some crit hit immunity and foresight around the team. Right, this is the good one. Mass assist onto JKR. Bye-bye. Okay, sometimes you get a AoE from JKR at that point, so maybe that'll be next turn. Let's see if we can get rid of Yoda now. Let's do the AoE. And once again, let's bring in Revan. One more hit should do it with him. Okay, so if I can get rid of GMY now, Anakin should do the the AoE, and then there should be a mass counterattack on him, so let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh no, he's got strategic advantage, so I didn't see that, so yeah, we're going to be fine. We can just knock him out in one hit. Now, yeah, of course, Jolie's going to bring them all back. That isn't great, but we just do it all again and do it quickly. That sounds so simple, I know, but trust me, it works. So, mark Revan. Oh, okay. Let's keep all the good stuff. Spread this around. Just do a basic on Revan. Got an AoE there. And so they'll just keep hitting Revan, so that's no big issue there. Bigger, please. Needed slightly bigger, but I think we can cope. Can we get one here from Bastila? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of Yoda again. Come on, can we get counter-attack? That's lovely. And can we do this? One more with Revan. There we go. Now, this is going to be the weird way of doing it, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting rid of Bastila first, because she can actually be a pain as far as stopping me from working on Jolie. So this is the idea I've been working with, but I can understand why people might frown at this, because you do want to get rid of Jolie as fast as possible. But the way I'm seeing it is now it's 5v1, and as long as I can manage Jolie, we're winning this. So, basic. Basic again. As far as I'm aware, he isn't due a revive, and we're going to mark him, so this should be the win condition. It should. Okay, we're going to try and get an ability block in there. That's lovely. Can we get a mass assist? Yes, we can. Let's do a double attack with GMY. AoE. And let's do another double attack with JKR, and he's out. Okay, that is definitely the long way of doing it, I do recognise that, but the way I see it, if you get everyone out, then Jolie is on his own, and even though you can revive them all, 5v1, it's going to take him too long to get his cooldowns back. So that's the approach I'm taking. If I alter it, I will try and do a video on it, because I've got to give that guy credit. Even though he infuriates me when I'm trying to climb, he has got a good JKR team with Kenobi. Right, okay, so I'm going to use the 50 crystal refresh to try and take first, and Harlu is the final battle. So we've already run through this battle scenario once, but I will just go through it again. If anything, I do like the idea of showing you getting first. So, once again, Mark Anakin. Let's... Okay, I could have done the AoE again. I think I forgot that first time. Oh well. Let's do a basic. So Yoda's going to try and speed things up. He's going to do his foresight manoeuvre and all that lot. Still got Kenobi, so that's good. We haven't lost into Saviour yet. Although it looks like, yeah, Yoda's gone. Alright, AoE time. And let's try and get rid of Anakin. There we go. This is the bit where I feel like we live dangerously, because even though Jolie is nice and topped up there, all it takes is one double tap from Ahsoka and he can be out. I mean, let's have a look. 3 stacks of courage on her, so we're still in a tender position. Let's see if we can prevent Kenobi from taunting. Okay, that's nice. Basic. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was talking about. Thank you, Jolie. Thank you for the counter-attack. I really appreciate you doing that. Okay. Let's go to Yoda. Let's go for a basic. Yeah, but basic again. Ooh! It really hurts that Jolie is as maxed out as he possibly can be, and yet one hit can take him out. Alright, let's get some foresight up, hopefully that'll help. Big hit on Padme. Basic. Basic again. You've got to go with basics if you're using JKR. You can't afford for it to get bonus protection. It's just too high to chew through. It's half the reason I didn't go for that Stardust team, because you really need the buffs to power through that. And you just can't get past the health. Okay, so now that Padme's out, we can afford Retribution, so let's get that up. Okay, let's mark Ahsoka. It's a bit of an awkward one. Let's go for Bastila. Send that way. Mass assist on Ahsoka. Ooh, need one more hit. Go on, can you do it, Bastila? Yes, you can. Ooh, okay. That was a big hit on Kenobi. Right, let's send that to Jolie. And with Jolie's next turn, we'll give the bonus protection to Revan, get Kenobi back, just give everyone a bit of offense, and what's that called? Defense penetration, that's it. I knew it had got a fancy name. Okay, AoE. Can we get rid of Kenobi? Nearly. Okay, basic. Basic. You might as well call Padme battles when you're doing JKR the basic battle. You have to be so basic. Alright, Mark, here we go. Got a counter attack coming in, but he won't be able to gain the buffs. And if you just spread the good stuff again, and do that. There we go. So that's my climb to first. Now I am just going to take one quick loop because I thought I saw something, but I might be wrong. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for one more, and simple reason. I am going to show you what happens when, if I just move my face for a second. Ooh. I'm going to show you what happens when we go up against C-3PO. Because it is a little bit different, but it is also the same. So I want to show you what happens. So yeah, I'll wait for the cooldowns to finish this time. I'm not spending 50 crystals on it, and yeah, be right back. Okay, so we're up against Lickland. Let's go into it. Final round. Fight. Used to love Taka. Okay, same as always. Anakin. Now, C-3PO's role in this team is to keep bonus protection of the team. Now, it's a little bit ineffective, I find. Because the idea is the bonus protection comes when when a teammate is given a buff. If I'm right, it's either a buff or a status effect. I haven't got it memorised, but it's the idea that the more green on the team, the more effects C-3PO should have with bonus protection. Give me an answer, handed to me. Hang on. Let's go to here. Okay. It's like I say, he does play a part, but I feel like GMY is a better component in this team. Okay, so Confusion's playing a part over here, but we're not going to worry about that for now. Let's just go and try and get Kenobi out of the game. Right, let's get... I don't really want to do Retribution, but... Trouble is, Confusion at level 1 prevents taunts, so we don't really want that. But the trouble is, doing that it gives everyone else Retribution, but we're going to have to do it. It's we've got to get rid of it. So let's go on Kenobi again. Just do a basic. Now we've got the mark, so let's send that to Padme. Okay, we've got Confusion on Revan, not ideal, but we can work around it for a minute. Let's do a basic. Right, we don't do mass assist on Padme, so just a basic will do. Okay, that's Revan out. Let's try and grant some foresight to the team. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of the counter attack on Padme. That's annoying. Let's see if we can live with it though. Let's do a basic again. Let's try and deal some damage. Okay, Kenobi, have some of that. And Revan, now you're back in the game. Send that to GMY. Thank you. All right, have some confusion pretty rapid. Okay, bigot, please. There we go. So Padme's out. And now it's pretty much the same as before. So, unfortunately, Revan won't be able to help out here, but we can deal some damage on Ahsoka. Let's do a basic. That's going to be evaded. Let's get rid of all the buffs on GMY. Let's get rid of the debuff on JKR. Ooh, okay, I'm thankful for that. That could have been a big hit. Okay, let's do an AoE. I can actually get stealth with this team, so I think that's a big plus if you're fighting it. I'm going to say, if I had stealth when it's versus GMY or that sort of matchup, it'd be much easier. So let's do this. Just keep whittling him down. Let's mark Ahsoka. Let's do a basic. Save the buff cleanse in case we need it. Do an AoE again. Give Ahsoka one last tap. Then let's just get rid of Kenobi. So I find this one a lot simpler. I mean, I'm not being funny to anyone in the Shard here, by the way. You know, it's just my personal opinion. I believe this team is very good for beating Revan, so I can understand why Lickland in this case uses it. It's just from a JKR perspective, it is quite easy to beat. So it's what I like. I like the fact that there are teams that can beat some teams, but teams that can't beat other teams. So it's like I've avoided Revans today, I've avoided the Gas team, but I can beat Padmes, I can beat all the JKRs. So it's like I say, I enjoy this part. I like the idea that you can go and play whatever you want, essentially. I mean, I would like to show you the Gas battle, but I just know how it turns out. It's the idea that as soon as Gas takes a turn, he's going to do a mass attack, or, you know, an AoE. Let me just have a look which one it is, just to show you all. I believe it's Sundering Strike. Or was it Force Grip? Let's have a look. I think it was Force Grip. There we go. There we go. If possible, this attack will critically hit enemies with Armor Shred. So you deal physical damage to all enemies. Now I'm sure as part of one of his abilities, let's have a look. There's an ability in here somewhere anyway, where it's the idea that when General Skywalker uses as a critical hit, he increases cooldowns. Here we go. Whenever General Skywalker critically hits an enemy during his turn, increase their cooldowns by 1. So as soon as he gets that AoE off right at the beginning, all my team have the cooldowns increased, which means that I can't really get going. Now, I have had an idea that I would like to explore one day, which is modding my team with crit avoidance arrows. But the trouble is I would need very good speed on those arrows. So I'm not exactly tempted to try it right now, but it's something I'm toying with, because I do like having my JKR team. I'm farming for Revan, but I'm going to try and keep both teams equally speedy. So it's going to be a challenge that in itself, but we'll keep going at it. So that's about it for this video. As I said in the previous video, I haven't actually got anything for the end screen at the moment. I'm reworking it. So in the meantime, over there should be 2 videos. Click on either of them, it'll either take you to a playlist or a video, so just check them out. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. Other than that, this has been Josh from JJ's Productions. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks.